Welcome to the Drooniverse!
And welcome on and welcome all to the officially unofficial Elite Dangerous live stream. It's me, your host for this evening, Drew Wager. A chap who's obsessed with his own self-importance. A totally unwarranted sense of self-importance, as I'm sure by now you're all aware. It's my favourite phrase. It probably always will be. Anyway. How are we all? It's Wednesday. It's time to play some Elite Dangerous. This is sort of space game thing. There's a theme this evening, something about space games. And we're here to play Elite Dangerous. And this is the officially unofficial Elite Dangerous live stream, not endorsed by Frontier Developments whatsoever. In fact, Frontier Developments is probably as far away from this stream as it can actually possible to be, which is probably healthy for all concerned. But before we get into any of that silliness, or sensibleness, very unlikely, but yeah, there's a possibility. We must do the thing, because the thing is the thing, and the thing must be done. Who do we have first? And it's in top place is Top Shot with a very, very impressive 1900 hours exactly on time. I think that's becoming a bit of a competition now. So exactly an hour before the stream starts, the chat is alive and defecated by Top Shot in first place. Congratulations. Sitting there very comfortably with a cat with some sunglasses. I like that. Simon Ahmed in second place. Good to see you. And Letty ___ is a new entry at number 3. Moving down to number 5 is Winter Beat GB. Of course he is. I don't know why I'm doing this in the style of Top of the Pops from the 1980s. But there we go. In at number 8 is Eric Loss. And that's all wordy. Who remembers the wordy thing in the background from the probably the late 80s? Some very, very early computer graphics generated by the BBC. Bless their little cotton socks. Eric Loss is in there as well. Eridan Dundragon is done dragging for the day. Here this evening. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Biffboy81 is here. Hey! Very, very enthusiastic. The Harkooners are here, poised as ever to evade Arrakis. And the Arrakis are here, poised as ever to fend off the invasion of the Harkoonans. Both in lockstep tonight. I think that's pretty good. Orkney Shawn is here. Hopefully a bit of Elite Dangerous is up your street, Orkney Shawn. So good to see you too. Have a Boo Boo is here with his customary Thor thumbs up, which is always good to see. It's the consistency I like. Have a Boo Boo. Just he's there. He's incredibly reliable. 4 thumbs up. It's always the same. It's very good. Commander Terrakoff is here. He's terracoffing us all with whatever he's doing. Frank Miner 2949 is here as well. Enigma-ish remains on the scale of Enigma-ish, probably tending to more the Enigma side of things rather than the kind of really boring end. But it hasn't moved one way or the other yet. But the night is young. Ugly Spirit is here as well. Commander Dave Tinman is here as well. Andy P783, which rhymes. Very important to say that. Good to see you as well. Look at Autovarg. Gonda. It's good to see you as well. And Commander Silent Double D is here as well. Good to see you. Alien Hunter _PL. The underscores are really make the usernames that they. Good to see you as well. Fantastic to see you. Wintermute says, "Stop being silly," or "Stop being silly." Stop being silly. No, it is actually stop being silly. Why? That seems curiously unusual advice. Alexander Corbin is here as well. Good to see you. With some very, very, very interesting graphics there. Very good. Solstice Project is late. It's entirely missed all the music. So, do we want to do the intro sequence again, just to make Solstice Project really happy and Wintermute GB extremely, extremely annoyed? No, we won't do that. That'll take far too long. Who else have I missed? Cyber Army. I think I've said Cyber Army. Anyway, good to see you as well. The Dominant Hornet is here as well. Good to see you. Fantastic to see you. Anyway, and a cheery chuckle from Solstice Project there as well. Orkney Shawn says, "Do feel free to pop into my system tonight for some mining." Well, I suppose the mining is the type 11. We should get onto that in a moment. But before that, we've done the thing. It's now time for the waffle. So brace yourselves. Where's the waffle button? It must be here somewhere. There it is. Right, brace. I've given you advance warning. WinWGB says, I don't care, I just mutt the volume. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go, on that button. Is that your thing now with WGB? Is that you always put a spelling mistake in your comment just so you could correct one word, and you're just sort of hoping one day to get the really good comedy spelling error? There's a waffle button then. It's next to the any key. But very good, very good, very good. So yeah, so we're back to elite. We're back to elite dangerousing. I've turned that into a verb very inappropriately. So that's going to be the main subject of this evening. I'm assuming that the Type 11 is not on general release yet, though, is it? I have to, if I want one, I have to pay ARX's. Or why did they come up with the name ARX? I mean, it's a totally and utterly meaningless name. Is it? Is that because is that the reason they came up for it? It's because it's totally and utterly meaningless. Commander Chiron is here. Good to see you as well. Okay, so Bacchus ZA says, yep, it was released for ARX yesterday. Okay, so it's open your wallet time. Is it? I don't know if you bring my wallet with me. I don't know. I don't think I did actually. It's probably somewhere else. Luna Sky is here. Hello, Luna. Good to see you. Yeah. So ARX. I remember the introduction of ARX. It was quite a while back, wasn't it? Because what did we do? Back in the ancient Mr. What did we do before ARX? Did we buy things directly on the Frontier store? I think we did, didn't we? I vaguely remember things being for sale with actual monies. Marketing didn't like pounds of flesh, and so now we have these. You have to buy. It's. I don't know. Is there some logic to this sort of thing in gaming circles? I must admit, I don't think I've purchased. I have purchased a few things, as you know, for Elite Dangerous along the way. Not very many, certainly not compared to most people, or at least some people, I suppose. But I don't think I've ever purchased anything in another game at all. So I don't know how common this sort of in-game currency thing is. So logic, FTIP. And I just wondered, they went to an awful lot of time and effort to basically put an extra layer in between our cash and the game, which is obviously the ARX thing. And the idea of being obviously that you spend real money on ARX credits. So it's kind of like a currency, isn't it? I mean, it is a currency, but it's a Frontier only currency. You can earn a few ARX yourself just by doing little tweaks and things. Is it sort of Bacchus said, hey, that's kind of my thinking. Is it a slightly subtle bit of social engineering, which basically means, okay, if I buy some space bucks, because that's what they really should be called, right? Because ARX is a stupid name. Space bucks is basically what they are. Is it basically because it's slightly different? And I suppose there's an interesting exchange rate here. Is that the more you buy, the more effective the exchange rate is. It doesn't work for any other currency, alas. So Haunted Left says it is pretty common to use an in-game currency. It adds a level of disconnect between real money and the in-game money. Okay, so I see that smacks to me of slight manipulation. That's why I kind of recoil from these things rather dramatically. As you know, being the age I am, I mean, and going, I don't know how many of you other Gen Xers or older feel this way. I hate subscriptions, and I hate anything that feels like it's trying to wangle my money out of my hand. So I'm automatically a little bit wary of these things. Am I kind of like boop, 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 my kind of not quite fraud? That would be grossly unfair, but my sort of I don't like to be manipulated radar. There's a little warning lights go off in my head almost straight away when I see these things. Well, you see, credit cards come with some benefits, though. Credit cards come with some benefits because if you buy something like, I don't know, a car or a laptop or a holiday on a credit card, and something goes wrong with that purchase, A, you haven't spent your money, which is a good thing, and B, the credit card company will go if there was something dodgy, the credit card company will go after that other company on your behalf. So that's actually quite a useful thing. And as long as you pay your credit card off at the end of each month without accruing the interest and stuff. It's actually that actually works. That works as well. So yeah, so things like that. Yeah, it's interesting. And so so hang on, Bacchus has come up with a good point here. You can earn the currency in the game. Yes, you can earn sort of 400 or so a week or something. I think can you go and buy an Lord of the Rings Online is a very good example of this as well. Okay, you earn slowly enough that it's easier to buy some of the currency with real money to buy whatever it is you want. Yeah, so it just feels like a little bit of a mind game. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you are responsible for your own actions, right? If you spend some money on something, then it's your money. You do what the hell you want with it, right? But it does feel a little bit kind of, oh, here's the shiny thing. Oh, wait, if you can have the shiny thing, but all you need to do is do this, and it's only a little bit of, you know what I mean? I instantly recoil from things like that. So anyway, so yeah. So haunted life. That's a good point. Okay, there's a tax implication to having an in-game currency which can't be converted back into real money. Okay, so is that a positive one or a negative one? Because I suppose, yeah, because I suppose that's a good point actually. If you're holding customers' money in, but if you're just doing a point of sale transaction for a particular item, I don't know. That's interesting actually. Okay, so companies could be worried about being viewed as providing financial services if users have a real money balance. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Topshot says, Drew, before I had too much waffle, I just noticed you're still on the Golgotha Frincham arc. I did notice that, yes. Do you want to be somewhere in 15 minutes? Should we show a jump? I'm probably okay, to be honest. I think I'm in my exploration ship, so wherever we're going to go, because obviously I've got a plan. Then yeah. It sounds like some people are having server issues though, so hopefully I'll be able to get into it as well. How dare you? Says I'm not responsible. Yeah, 400 is not a lot. Credit cards, spending someone else's money. My ex-wife is very good at that. Yeah, there is a danger of that if you're not careful. Oh no! So okay, looks like the server's falling over. This isn't good. Right. Well, let me just try and. So I'm in the game at the moment, and dare I say it, all seems to be okay. Okay, but I'm getting a lot of things up at the top left, which basically saying everybody on my friends list is going offline. So maybe something's up. I don't know. It's not my fault tonight. No, I know all my streaming. I think it was Twitch on Monday. I couldn't find anything wrong with my internet connection. My wife said that she wasn't streaming, but she was doing some. I can't remember what she uses now, Discord or something. Anyway, some sort of video conferencing stuff, and as that was working fine. So, but yeah, I'm getting loads and loads of commanders disappearing from the universe at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see how stable the game is this evening. Oh no, everybody's reporting the universe is collapsing. It's my fault. So on Monday, I basically brought down the whole of Twitch. Tonight, yeah, the Elite Dangerous servers are my target. The power. Oh dear. You have a plan? Who are you, and what have you done with the real Drew Wager exactly? Andy P's had a Blackadder. Silence will fall. Everybody's dead, Dave. Oh no. Yeah, I'm seeing everybody. Literally everybody's going offline, apart from the NPCs who are basically having quite an interesting conversation with themselves. I blame all the ore chunks I generated with the Type 11. Well, anyway, while we wait for that, I suppose there's only one thing forward. We need to have a drink. Let's go to the bar. Oh wait. So this is the problem with online games. I mean, no matter how I suppose most of the time. Oh, my earpiece has just fallen out. I suppose most of the time we're getting more used to the fact the internet is generally stable. But yeah, it's It's still an issue, isn't it, with online games, that when the moment the network isn't there, boom, no game. Um, Cyber Army is going to restart it. I don't think it's going to be your end somehow. If lots and lots of other people are reporting the same thing, but anyway, worth a try, I suppose. Now, my stream, as far as I can tell, is streaming normally, but it's literally the Elite Dangerous thing is basically showing all the commanders are going offline. Andy B is going to have a pint of. I'm with you on that. That's about the closest we can get to a beer, isn't it? I always find that quite funny because, obviously the original Elite had us trading in slaves and narcotics back in the early 80s when we were at the tender age. I mean, how old was I when Elite came out? Was it 1983 it came out, wasn't it? So I was 12, okay? And I think I played it on the Spectrum probably in 84, 85. I think it came out on the Spectrum. So, and I'd definitely seen it before then. So the tender age of 13 or 14, I was merrily smuggling narcotics and slaves across the galaxy, outrunning and shooting down the police. Whereas today, as a responsible 55-year-old adult, I'm not even allowed to buy a beer at the bar. See how times have changed. See, society's far too much locked down now. It's just if only we could let our hair down. The only problem with that is many of us don't have any hair left to let down. So there we go. Can't you buy a beer with some arcs? Exactly. So I suppose the only way we could do it is there a commodity? I must admit I haven't looked at the commodity list for a while. Is there a commodity in Elite Dangerous which is alcoholic in nature? Because technically then we could get a ton of whatever that is and drop it on the planet and sit round it and pretend we're having a beer. Thank you to the follow there from Sorry Guy. I appreciate that. Oculus Orbit says, "Well, that sounds like a pretty incredible video game, Drew." I know, video game. That dates it, isn't it? Oh, you guys, we've got Levy and Brandy, so we could do Levy and Brandy. I think there is a few other ones, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, just have a I mean, it doesn't even have to be an alcoholic drink because we can all pretend we've got imaginations. You see, well, at least some of us have. Anyway, there we go. That's enough of that. We can have maybe that's the way to do it. We'll get some canisters of ale, but maybe we'll try that at the end of the stream today if we can all get into the server. Somebody will buy some Lavian brandy, and then we'll drop it somewhere. We'll sit around it pretending to have a drink. Freya says, "My imagination has been destroyed by work and Excel spreadsheets when working on colonization. Cyberdami has rebooted his router and he's back. Excellent. Good to see you. Something has happened." That sentence is entirely 100% correct, Andy. Regardless of what it applies to. Commander Surikov presumably is back into a league. Anyway, before we get into the game, we'll give the servers a chance to catch up. I suppose we ought to go and have a look at what's been going on in Galnet because saying it quite a bit, things looking up. So have the servers been a bit flaky recently? Because obviously I haven't played Elite for a little while. Have they been up and down since it was? Because I had to update my Elite today, which I assume came out a little while back. But has it been a bit flaky recently? Anyway, you can discuss that amongst yourselves in the chat. I'm going to press the Galnet button because we haven't done Galnet for button, and I feel the need. For some grammar checking. Here we go. Right. Okay, so you're saying the update was on Monday, and everything was fine until just now. So see, it's my fault. That's what it is. Yeah, that's my persona. I have such a magnetic personality that I can even upset the FDev servers. See, it's with GB. He's confirmed it. It definitely happened. So what's been going on in the lovely world of Galnet? Let's find out. Let's interact with this thingamajig and find out what has been going on. So presumably there's how much has happened in the galaxy since last time we played the game? Well, okay, so it looks like Don't think I've seen that one. That one because so Rackham seeks clues to HIP 87621 mystery. The Zachary Rackham sponsored initiative to collect primary planetary scan data from across the galaxy has concluded. So presumably that was an exploration CG, which I think I might have taken part in. Did I do a little bit of scanning? I can't remember now. Rackham Capital Investments confirmed an unprecedented volume of high-quality submissions from independent explorers. It's always unprecedented, isn't it? It's not unprecedented, right? How can it at all be unprecedented? It's entirely the wrong word. An unprecedented. We asked you to go and collect vast quantities of data. Guess what? We got an unprecedented volume of data back. No, you didn't. You got exactly a large amount of high volume data back. That's exactly what you asked for, and that's what you expected to get. So it's not unprecedented whatsoever. Okay, right. Onwards. Pilots were tasked to scan worlds matching a classification of certain planets within the permit-locked HIP 87621 system. After long-range scans revealed unusual exobiological signatures. I always wonder how these long-range scans work, right? How does... I mean, where are they long-range... I mean, for example, where are they long-range scanning from, okay? So... are they presumably a nearby star system, presumably since it's permit locked? So what kind of scan can you do from, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 light years away, right? I mean, you can clearly look at light that's being emitted from the exoplanet. Now, presumably telescopes in the world of Elite Dangerous in the 34th century are probably somewhat more advanced than the ones we have right now, right? But there's still physical limitations to such things. I'd love to know exactly how a long-range scan works and what its capabilities are, because I'm frankly quite suspicious that you could long-range scan. I don't know. I mean, you can measure gravity waves, but how do exobiological signatures get detected from long range? I don't know. I mean, maybe there we are. Maybe nobody cares other than me. The findings are now being analysed by researchers sponsored by RCI. Zachary Rackham praised the pilot community for their efforts. I knew the galaxy's finest explorers wouldn't let me down. Thanks to the staggering amount of data you've gathered, our scientific teams are already narrowing down what makes HIP 87621 so special. Let me tell you, we're on the brink of cracking the mystery of that system. Won't that be marvellous? Rhetorical question. Yeah, that's... long-range scans are older. Well, I mean, long-range scans are done by players in fleet carriers buying exploration data for the permanent lock system. Maybe that's how it's done. And long-range scans, why have us commanders gallivanting all over the galaxy? Why, if you could long-range scan things from here in the bubble, why do we pay so much for exploration data? It should be virtually worthless. It's a bit like me going, look, I've taken a picture of some stars from my backyard and going to the International Astronomical Union going, look, I want £6 million, please, because I've scanned some stars for you. And they go, yeah, well done, Drew. It's 6 million quid for your star picture. Yeah. Anyway, but we don't dare start analysing the Elite Dangerous economy because, of course, that way lies madness. Right. However, the Federal Times journalist Brianna Blanco, is it Bianco or Blanco? Can't tell. The font is so darn small on this thing. I can't actually read it. I think it's Blanco, which is a strange name. It should be Bianco, surely. Who for years has accused Rackham of being notorious pirate lord Calico Zack. Well, with a name like Rackham, I mean, yeah, as in Red Rackham, presumably. I mean, he sounds like a pirate to me. Suggested the trillionaire's reasons for funding this expedition are flimsy at best. The motives for this, I presume this is the quote from Brianna Blanco, or whatever her name is. The motives for this exploration campaign are not to be trusted. What? What? Okay, I'm going to go back to that sentence. Rackham is many things, but altruistic is not one of them. Okay, so hang on a minute. This is very, very poor journalism, right? It's suggested. I assume this is a she with a name like Brianna. I don't want to assume a gender. That's a very dangerous thing to do nowadays, right? And probably even more dangerous in the 34th century. Who knows? Right, so she's suggested that the trillionaire's reasons for funding this expedition are flimsy at best. Okay, but she's made no specific accusations at all, other than, I think he's a bit dodge. Well, come on there. You've got to cite some examples. Be a good reporter, for goodness sake. Well, yeah, Winter Future B. Now, there you've hit on it, you see. Jack Rackham and Calico Jack, who were contemporaries of Blackbeard and Bonnie, now actual proper pirates, right? So yes, and if Mad Monkshop was here, we'd doubtless get, which I don't think he is tonight. I hope he's all right. We'd doubtless get a full Wikipedia entry on all notable pirates of the seventh. Is it the 17th century, 1600, or is it the 18th century? Anyway, somewhere around there. Now this next sentence is worthy of my ire, as we like to say. The motives for this exploration campaign are not to be trusted. You can't trust a motive. You can't distrust a motive either. A motive is a motive, right? It's a totally motives don't care whether you trust them or not. They're motives, right? That's just an appallingly written sentence. The motives for this exploration campaign could be challenged. Might be intended to be deceptive. You can't trust them or not trust them. It doesn't make any sense at all. That's very, very bad writing. So somebody has just got a slap from me for this particular Galnet. Okay? Oh yeah, we're happy with that. I'm prepared to move on. I've given it a mark. Motives have feelings too. Think of the motives. You just started on the motives now. Consider the motives. Oh, that's nice. The motives never get anything. Of course it's bad writing. Don't trust the guy paying you. No, well, I mean, you shouldn't, should you? I mean, that's if anything, Elite Dangerous has told us that. Then don't trust the guy with the money. So the motives for this exploration campaign are not to be trusted. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That's not actually logical. That's a non sequitur. I like, I'm using a good phrase. That's definitely a non sequitur. Rackham has many things, but altruistic is not one of them. Well, he doesn't claim to be particularly altruistic. He just wants to find out what's going on. We don't know whether or not. I mean, with a name like Rackham, he's probably a baddie, right? So yeah, let's go there. Anyway, so that's that one. However, no obvious grammar errors. So I mean, I think it's only fair for us to start scoring each Galnet entry at a possible 10 marks. But when you write something like that, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10 because whilst it hasn't got any grammar, it's got some appalling. It's got some appalling writing, and the last sentence makes no sense at all. He's not the motive; he's just a poorly written sentence. Or Haunted Love is coming out with the alternative here. This is great writing. Clearly, Blanco is being intentionally written as a bad journalist. Ah, well, you see, is it a double bluff? Could be, my friend. Could be. In that case, I tip my hat to the. Suddenly we get like 15 out of 10 for this Galnet entry because it's so bad it's good. Right, what happens next? Right, so on the 25th, exobiologists demand answers as HIP 87621 speculation grows. Leading voices in the exobiological community are demanding clarity on the fate of Terratora, the young researcher who recently went missing around HIP 87621. Why can't they have a nice system name rather than these HIP things? This is, of course, the young researcher who we went on the little expedition to go find, didn't we? Professor Frank Radix, who originally appealed for help in locating his young partner, issued a new statement this week. They're very good at issuing statements, aren't they? Terry risked everything in pursuit of discovery. We deserve to know whether she is safe and what exactly she found. Continuing silence from the authorities is unacceptable. Well, she's clearly not safe, is she? Why should be in contact with you, you stupid loon? She's either dead or she's been banged up by some authority. Independent journalist Alexei Keel of Vox Galactica has published evidence linking the permit lock to billionaire investor Lexi October, and we came across the Lexi October Consortium last week. The October Consortium, which predominantly deals in technology, gambling circles, comma, and there's an Oxford comma in there. So that's bad. Instant debit of 5 points from the score. And high-profile investments. So that's okay. This isn't good either. Okay, so it predominantly deals in technology. That's fine. Gambling circles. Now, gambling circles isn't a thing. Gambling circles is like a zone of influence. So you can't deal in gambling circles. You can operate in gambling circles, but you can't deal them. It's not something you can buy. I can't buy a gambling circle. So that's silly as well. That doesn't make sense, right? Okay. They refused to comment when approached. Lexi's silence has fueled intense speculation over whether her organisation is involved with controlling access to the system. Well, okay, so that's So this is where it all gets a bit dodgy, isn't it? So that's beginning to fly in the face of established law, in terms of who controls the permit locks. Because we've been led to believe up until now that it's been the Pilots Federation that is in charge of permit locks. Because according to the original law, which maybe people have completely forgotten about now, particularly at FDev, is that the Pilots Federation had control over your hyperspace computer. And basically, you could only jump to systems where they allowed you to jump, because they had basically like a database. And so there's no physical reason why you can't jump there. It's because they control, locking mechanism on your hyperdrive. Which presumably, and according to Michael Brooks, and I had this conversation with him. Yeah, but okay, so hang on, Michael Brooks, because when he came up with that explanation, I said to him, yeah, but what about kind of backdoor hack? Because there's people like me, right, who when I buy a car, okay, I immediately plug my computer into it and start fiddling around with all the settings to enable all the stuff that the manufacturer switched off. Okay, so my old Audi A4, which is my wagon, as the Americans would call it, or an estate car, as the UK people would call it, from the factory didn't have things like comfort indicators and the cruise control enabled and the auto lock beyond 10 miles an hour enabled, but they're all there in the software, right? So all I had to do in order to get into it is basically figure out a couple of codes, plug my code reader into my car and switch all these options on for free, because I know how to do that, because I'm a hacker. Or at least I've got an interest in technology, and I've got quite a few old cables and stuff, and a bit of nous getting down from the internet. Now, I said to Michael Brooks, say, yeah, but there must be people like me in the Elite Dangerous universe, to which he kind of just raised his eyebrows. And because I hadn't been very specific at this point, to be fair to Michael Brooks. And I said, no, in this context, there are going to be people who plug their laptop into their Cobra Mark III, right, and override the default software. They're going to, people are surely going to hack the system. So, people will therefore have dodgy, kind of ECU remapped hyperspace drives that will allow them to go anywhere they like, and there must be ways to like jam it and override it and things like that in the Elite Dangerous universe. And so he told me, he said, no, the battle against the hackers has been won. Okay, there is, according to Michael Brooks at least, in the Elite Dangerous law, there is now an encryption standard so good that it's effectively unbeatable. You'd need the entire rest of the lifespan of the universe in order to break into it. So as far as Michael Brooks was concerned, the battle against hacking has been won. Computers are secure. That's it. There's nothing you can do about it, right? Despite the widespread use of ASCII, ROT13 and Vigenère ciphers in the Elite Dangerous universe. Yeah, I know. But anyway, that was a sort of official last word from Michael Brooks on the subject. So apparently you weren't allowed to crack. There was no way to crack your hyperspace drive unit. So the Pilots Federation should basically is God in terms of where you can hyperspace to. So it should be, the whole point of this little rant is it should only be the Pilots Federation that controls the permit locks. And whoever basically pulls their strings. So this is a bit weird that whether other organisations would have the ability to switch on or switch off permit locks, or anything else would have the ability to switch on or switch off permit locks. So you don't need to hack if you have the key. Very good point. Yes, very good point too. So anyway, so that's interesting. Well, mildly interesting. Keel noted the October Consortium's resources would make it well placed to secure influence over a site of potential scientific importance. Many now speculate that HIP 8726 contains valuable discoveries that have been secured for private interests. Keel also pressed representatives of the Empire, Federation and Alliance. Comma and Alliance again! 2 Oxford commas in Galnet. Okay, that's now 0 marks before I've got to all the other complaints I've got about this article. And while each denied, oh no, another Oxford comma. Okay, that's minus 15 now. No, minus 5. I'm taking 5 points off for every Oxford comma. And while he's denied any connection to HIP 621's permit or whereabouts of Terra Nova, he did note that they were following developments closely. Excellent. Right, okay, so... Oh yeah, good point, Haunted Loaf. But Hackle computers are still used on the surface stations. Very good point. Haunted Loaf won't stand for this anti-Oxford comma slot. Comma and. Dear. So okay, so this one's got minus 5 points anyway because it's got 3 Oxford commas in it, and that's before we get to the weirdness about what's going on there, and gambling circles. That's minus 2 as well. So this Galnet scores an overall score of minus 7. Right, and the last one. How are we doing? Right, here we go. Lakon Spaceways launches the Type 11 Prospector. Lakon Spaceways has announced the early release of the Type 11 Prospector, a new mining vessel designed specifically for laser mining operations. Huzzah! The Prospector builds on Lakon's reputation for industrial reliability and functionality. It's ugly, but it works. Featuring an exclusive large mining hardpoint and the Mark II mining multi-limpet controller. That needs a slightly flashier name, doesn't it? Limpet Plus. That's what it should be. I mean, it wouldn't be cool. Nobody would launch it nowadays and call it the Mark II mining multi-limpet controller. It would be Limpet Plus. Or Limpet X. Limpet. Limpet R. Limpet RS. Something like that. Super Limpet 9000. Yeah. Yeah, Rackham has the key memorized it, and if he dies, nobody can unlock it. If you think that's bad, it's the big mining laser. It's called. Okay, we'll get to that. The Type 11 can extract higher yields per asteroid than any previous mining vessel. Engineers confirmed that its optimized loadout and expanded limpet capacity make it ideal for laser mining, setting a new standard. A Lakon senior design engineer commented, "I do like the use of colons, however, that is correct, so that's good. From the very first prototype, the Type 11 Prospector was designed to deliver results. The new mining tool debuting with the Type 11 with its enhanced targeting system offers pinpoint precision when exercising fragment yields via laser mining." That's very exciting, doesn't it? The Type 11 Prospector also includes a dedicated fighter bay, giving pilots an extra layer of defense in hazardous systems or pirate-infested rings. To coincide with the launch, Lakon announced sponsored mining trials with Alioth Independence to validate the Prospector's capabilities in the field. You'd have thought they would have done that before the launch. But anyway, so apparently it's going to coincide with the launch. So normally you do that before the launch, because then you can basically point to the results and go, "Yay! What an amazing mining ship we have!" But anyway, there we go. Limpet XR3i. The Lakon Limpet Advanced Mining Assistant, or the Llama. Yeah, that's much more in line with the old Elite manual. The Big Beauty Limpet, making mining great again. Yes. Taking the limp out of limpets. See, you should have something like that. That's much more fun. So anyway, they're mucking out of illegal independence. Okay, the two parties have jointly issued a call for independent pilots, those classic independent pilots, to deliver a wide range of mined commodities. Lakon noted that the Prospector's advanced extraction features make it particularly well suited for the task, but stressed that all ships equipped for both laser and core mining may participate in the initiative. Okay, there's presumably another sort of mining CG. Initially an early release purchase, the new ship, so that's basically spend your arcs, my friends. The new ship is expected to rapidly become a staple of the galaxy's booming mining industry and will transition. See, whoever's written this article doesn't like the Oxford comma, so I'm going to give them bonus marks. And will transition. See, they could have put a comma in there, but they haven't, wisely. And will transition to standard shipyard inventories at a later date. So we're making arcs part of the law, kind of subtly there. Okay, so no obvious grammar areas, no use of Oxford commas, 15 out of 10. It gets 5 bonus points for not using Oxford commas. So very good. Anyway, so there's a new spaceship, basically. That's what all that's about. And the mystery of HIP 87621 has yet to be resolved. It's still no MB4 mining machine. Exactly. So we're not much further forward, basically, are we, than we were a couple of weeks back? Because news in the Elite Dangerous universe takes a very long time to happen for reasons which are not entirely clear. Despite the fact there are trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of citizens, hardly anything happens. Right, I suppose it's time. Let's have a poke around. Let's have a poke around the game and see what's going on. It's time. It's time, my friends. It's time to play the game. Here we go. Right. Okay. Wintermute says there have been a slew of tweets from FDev as well. So is something else up? Are they giving us little clues for bizarrely for X or Twitter? What do we call it now? It's X, isn't it? Again, that seems an odd way of communicating. But anyway, there we go. Why not just do it in the game? At least as well. If you'd like to see a Type 11 in the game, there might be one parked on the FC. Okay, well that'd be good. So if there is, let's do that. So I'm on the Golgor Frincham arc, as you can see. Let's launch. I think I'm in my Mandalay here. Commander Top Shot has invited me to a team. That sounds good. So has anybody got? Because I don't remember how to fly this thing. Oh, we're really close to a star. That's very pretty. I can see. Oh, I did see. Well, there's. Well, Cyber Army was there a moment ago. He's disappeared. And I can see. Top Shot. Oh, there's a. Well, that's a Diamondback Explorer. Very nice too. Oh, that's just an NPC. Okay, well we're parked here by the Golgor Frincham Mall, which is a very pretty kind of cyan colour here, basking in the glow of whichever star or whichever system we're in. Have I even got a mining? I can't remember the last time I went mining. Actually, I haven't done mining for a long time. So I even got a mining ship. Did I build a mining ship? Okay, Wintermute CB says there are new cosmetics and a sale. And plus a number of free cosmetics for the Cobra Mark III. Oh, that's nice. Don't mind the old free thing. Free things are good. I was mining on Monday. That's a good point, actually, Sausage Project, but not in this game. That's fair. So Thargoids are still doing stuff over there. So I've got a friend is present in this section. I have a friend. Woohoo, look at me. Where are my ships? Okay, so I had a. What have I got? Have I got any of these set up for mining? I've got the Fiery Phoenix. That's my Corsair, which I haven't done anything with. I've got the Cobra Mark V called Ember. My original ship my cutter, my Python Mark II, which is sort of a combat vessel. It looks like the Type 8 transporter, the maple syrup, was set up to do mining. So maybe I should go and get that, and we should go and do some, try and do some mining. So do we know? Because I mean, maybe we'll then encounter some Type 11s along the way. Yeah, different space games say mining. Oh, there's a free ship kit for the Cobra Mark III. Is there? Ooh. Well, maybe I should just go and have a quick look. Can I get to that? Well, let me go and pop up. It's the Frontier store, isn't it? I think, yeah. There we go. And presumably if I log in using my account, there we go. I'm not going to tell you my password, obviously. I am not a robot. It's fine, these captures are really, really stupid. It's like, tick this box. Yeah, that's exactly the sort of ring robots are really good at. Okay. Right. Downloadable content, presumably, for Elite Dangerous. No, not no merchant. Is it? Is it DLC? What is it? Ships. What have we got here? Okay, there's the prospector. Very nice. Paint jobs. What is it? A ship kit or where you go? 1, 2, 3. I've got the same combination on my luggage. Was it a ship kit? Did you say? But you can't filter. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, so the rookie cosmetic starter bundle is currently free. That looks really classy, doesn't it? It's overall kit for the Well, I mean, I suppose it's free, right? So, I mean, I should probably get it just because it's free. I don't think I'd ever use something that hideous on my Cobra Mark III. I suppose it is 84 though. So is that as in 1984? That's actually quite cool. Okay, we'll go with that. So I'm going to add to my cart. How come I'm not logged in again? See, I did just log in. No, I have. Very bad authentication system there, fancy. There we go. I've done this before. Stupid computer. Right, rookie cosmetic starter bundle. Buy now for nothing. Yes, you're about to spend no arcs on the items in your cart. Yay! 3 years definitely the best. Okay, so well, there we go. There was a thing. I've got the thing, so that's good. So anyway, back to the game. There we go. Request a refund. Oh, now you're evil. I like it. I like it. Right. Okay. So where is that's parked in the Ulexia system? 231 light years away. Okay. Well, let's go there first and pick up my Type 8 prospector thingy. And we'll refresh, because I suppose I ought to set it up for some mining. I haven't done any in this game for a long time. How far away is that? Reasonable chunk of time, but not for this ship. 4 jumps, there we go. So everyone head over to, that's my home system actually, the Ulexia system, isn't it? Let's go there. And we will, yes. And it gets engaged. I kind of miss. Oh, I'm already missing. I think what I'm missing already. I'm missing the cockpits from Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. I rather like the cockpits in that game. The fact that you had a different cockpit for different spaceships. You know, little things like that. What a good idea.
You are now clear of the area. This is flight control. Signing off.
Right, come on, have space. Yep. We go. So I'm hoping somebody will bring a Type 11 along. But I must admit, I probably do need to kit my Type 8 out for mining, maybe. And then think about doing some mining. Where do I get my... There's my D-scanner. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Across space we jump. Oh look, my joystick's got drift again. Yay! Still does look very pretty, this game. Might as well get a bit of free cash from the
System scan complete.
I should really be refueling here. That looks different, the frameshift drive initiating, doesn't it? Did you notice something peculiar going on? So where am I going to mine? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I have no answer to that very good question, but it's a very good question. Where am I going to mine? Well, I suppose I'm going to need to. I don't think that somehow. I don't think that in space. Yeah, I don't think that ship was set up for mining. I think it was pretty much just a garbage scow. Orkney Sean is suggesting going to Druid's Hole, which sounds ironically like a good place to go. Some rings somewhere. That's a very good suggestion. That's the sort of suggestion we need. Right, here we go. We are now in the Eulexia system. So let us go to my space station, which is what? Oh, is it one more jump? Oops.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, it's one more jump. Sorry, got that wrong. Okay, so Orkney Sean, remember that route. We'll go there in a bit
Fuel scooping complete.
and try and do some I haven't done any mining. What sort of mining are we talking about? Are we talking about the shoot lasers at asteroids type mining or blow things up type mining? Because they're both quite good fun, from what I recall. Leslie Graham is here. Also, hello, Andrew. Good to see you. You only need to make one contribution to get the reward. See, that's the kind of contribution I like. I like getting all the credit for minimum efforts. Core mining is, I do remember core mining being quite a lot of fun and graphically rather impressive. So let's, I mean, with a due sense of trepidation, given that I've only got an hour and 2 minutes to do it in, let's try that. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, combine my unique piloting skills. I think that's fair enough, isn't it? That fair description. With the complexities of an online computer game, which seems to be mildly unstable at the moment, and I'll give you. I mean, that's what we call content nowadays. Oh, the CG is for laser mining, is it? Oh, okay. In that case, we might have to do laser mining then. Fair enough. But you don't need to have a Type 11 to do it. Okay, that's quite cool. So presumably I can... Am I right in thinking I can sign up for the CG anywhere? I don't need to be in a particular location, but I will need to drop it off at that location. Is that how it works? Okay, WinterMeGB confirms my theory is correct. Excellent. Right, so that's us dock here. I'll mine 1 ton and turn it into the CG. No particular need to add more billion credits to the ones I've already got. Yeah, see, I haven't got that many credits. I don't think I'm at 1 billion yet. I think I've got 600 million or something. Because obviously I don't play the game enough to get... You can mine up first, but you have to sign up at... Oh, you do have to sign up at the CG station. Okay, so do I actually have to go there? Oh, you have to sign up if... Okay. Okay. Okay, usually you can sign up for CG at any station. Okay, well, we'll check it out in a minute. See if I can do it from here.
Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 30.
Cool. J-Wakers. Landing pad 30, right at the end. Not the best landing I've ever done, but not the worst. Sign up here, right, so, okay, so here we go, right. So let's actually, before we do that, let's get the right ship and see what state it's in. Because I suspect it's not ready to go, so I might need to fly it across to Shinatra if I can't get the bits here. We'll find out, see how bad it is. How far, does anybody know how far Orkney Sean's destination is from where I am? Because if it's like a 6 billion light year trip, not going to work, is it? Presume it's somewhere in the bubble. Druid's Hole, which sounds like a lovely place. Shipyard, right. So let's go and get my ship. I've got 8 ships now. There we are. So a Type H transporter. We'll use that ship. Look at that. Look at it. It's a thing of. It's a thing. Okay, so Starport Services, CG presumably. It's on the mission board, isn't it? Community goals, right. Lakon Spaceways mining trials. Here we are. So Malmsberg Vision. Now we've got. I haven't done anything at all, but if I'm in, I got 30. Yeah, I get 30 million credits for just dumping 1 ton of mining material in, which is that feels like a pretty darn good deal. Right, so there we go. I'm signed up. According to that, I think that's good. Right, so let's see what state this ship is in, because I've got a feeling it's it's entirely plain vanilla. We've done something with it. Okay, so it's got a decent frameshift drive. It looks like it's pared down to the bone in terms of most stuff. Optional internal. It's got cargo racks. Got a Guardian frameshift drive booster, fuel scoop, a shield generator. Planet. It hasn't actually got any mining equipment on it. Oops. Permission to board. So I'd like to be a space hobo friend. Yeah, feel free, Sarbadonis. Feel free. So we need to, first things first, kit this out for mining, don't we? So we've got hard points. What do we need? If we're going laser mining, we've got 1 medium hard point. And everything else is small. So does anybody have a sort of recommended what should we stick on? What's actually for mining tools? Okay, so we do have a mining laser, an abrasion blast, but only the 1D versions. A subsurface displacement missile. Okay, a subsurface displacement missile, different types. There's only 2. That's probably because we're here. Anybody? Okay, so suggestions on what I should install. So I think I'm going to need refineries and all that cobblers, aren't I, on here? All the optional internals. So why have I got an economy class passenger cabin, for God's sake? Certainly don't need that. Was I doing? Who wants to go hauling around the galaxy in a Type 8? That's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. What was I thinking? Thinking a mining laser for laser mining. That's sage counsel there from Top Shot. I'm glad I brought you guys along. Right. Okay. So I mean, how many mining lasers does one need? Right. Was that you standing in front of the shop? I missed that. Where was that? Let's go back. Was that? Oh no, not there. All there. I want to be customizing the ship outfitting. Can I? Where's? Oh look, yeah, look, we can. There he is. Look, we can see Cyber, aren't we? Jumping and mucking about in front of the ship. Can you do a little salute, Cyber? It's only like about 6 pixels wide, but Last time you used that ship was the Thargo War. Okay, so maybe I was evacuating people with it. Maybe that makes sense. Okay, 2 mining lasers. Right. Okay, so where I want this to be symmetrical, if at all possible. Are those symmetrical? Kind of look symmetrical. I've got one. I wish you could zoom out a bit because I can't really tell where these hard points are. Those 2 hard points look symmetrical. So I'm a big thing about symmetrical. Those ones look quite good. So maybe I should put mining tool. So let's go for a mining laser. That's a turret based, a turreted mining laser. A very small one though, but that's the only mining laser that's available. Will that work? That's the only one that's kind of available. Or should I buy 4 mining lasers just to be cool? Or will that be enough? They fold out there. A refinery, a collector limpet controller, a prospector limpet controller, a detailed systems scanner, and lots of cargo racks. Okay. You can only put size 1 lasers in a size 1 slot. Okay, well, that makes sense. And they're close to the slot, but those look like they're right next to the cockpit. So I think that's kind of is that all I need? I've already played my power plant up, so I better do something about that. What have we got power plant wise? A 5D. Okay, what have we got? I can have a 5A. That sounds like the sort of thing that we might need. Then let's go buy that. 5A thrusters. Got 5A 3 life support. We don't need anything clever. That's a bit of a wimpy power distributor. Let's just whack a decent one on then. Sensors, fuel tank. That's kind of all good. Yeah, so I whacked on that. Utility mounts. Got point defense. I don't think I've got have I got a shield generator on here? I don't think I have at the moment. I don't think I need a shield generator, do I? There's a decent fuel scoop. Oh, there is a shield generator just for bumps and bruises. Planetary hangar. We might as well keep that. I never use super cruise assist, so that can go. So right, I need. I'm going to need some. I need 2 controllers. So I don't really. Do I need the planetary vehicle hangar? I don't think I need that at the moment. So that gives me 2 class things to put. The controllers don't need to be very big, do they? Or do they? Is it worth getting a big controller or not? Assuming they've got one here. Multi-limpet controllers. Or can I just have a multi-limpet controller? Well, the Guardian jump booster might be useful to get. Put an abrasion blaster on the top hard point. Okay. Not the 2 one. Is there one here? An abrasion blaster. Okay, I'll put that one up there. Yeah. Well, that's a big. That's a bottom hard point, isn't it? Or do you mean that one there? Let's move it to there. Big collector, small prospector. Okay. Okay, so I've got big collector. So optional. So I've got a. I could dump, like you say, I could dump the frame shift drive booster. So let's put a small prospector in 2. Where would that be? Multi-limpet controller? No. Prospector. Repair limpets. It doesn't look like they've got mining limpets. There's a refinery. Hatch breaker limpets, but no. Okay, I'll come back to that then. So how big a refinery do I need? I think I've got detailed systems scanner. Maybe not. Need that. There's no scanners here either. So half the stuff I need isn't here, which is kind of irritating. So do I have to toot across to? It's probably just going to be easier to go across to Shinatra Desra, isn't it? Just make sure I can get everything I need. And with the frame shift trying to boost it installed, hopefully it's not very far away. How many jumps is it? 2 jumps. Let's do that, because then I haven't got to worry about it. So yeah, I'm just going to go there, because then I know everything. Why can't I launch? Am I missing some fundamental... Okay, you're not on board yet. But how come I can't launch? I've got guns. I've got engines and stuff. Why can't I actually launch? Oh, someone walking around. Is that? Oh, I see. Okay, so that means that Cyberdyne was on board. Oh, okay, that's quite cool. I can't launch because I might fry him with my engine exhaust. Okay, right. Are you on board, Cyberdyne? I'm just waiting for him to update in the chat. I hope he's on board. Maybe can I see him? Where's the internal camera? Can't have the key card. Oh, can't remember what it is. Getting lift and back again in a sec. Okay, a minute. What's the internal camera button? Is it that button? I can't remember. Where were we mining? We were heading off to Sean, Orkney Sean's location. What was that? Orkney Sean, if you're still there, can you type that in the chat so other folks can figure out where we're going? Cyberdyne's left something behind. He can't travel without his industrial strength hairdryer. I don't know. Does the alien does this have a multi-crew seat? I have no idea. Does it have a multi-crew seat? Oh, I don't know. I can't even remember what the external camera option is. I've got my co-pilot down there. Ember is asleep on the floor. 220 light years, which with my super jump range shouldn't be too bad. Come on, Cyberdyne, are you are you back aboard yet? What's going on? Commander Kyron, you are more than welcome to tag along. We are going to Shinatra Desra first to pick up some stuff. There's our Orkney Sean has typed it in. Cole 285 sector HSA the thing Druid's hole. There we go. Right, that's I thought I'd leave and come back to, oh, there aren't any seats available. Oh no, so it's not a multi-crew ship. Okay, so and now I can't launch because you're in the hangar. Sorry, my friend, you're going to have to jump back. You're going to have to jump back into your own ship and follow me in that case. So no, we can confirm the T8 does not have a multi-crew seat. Every stream is a learning stream. Okay, well, it's mostly relearning because we have done this before, but it was a long time ago. Right, I'm off to Shinatra Desra. Here we go. In my garbage scour ship. No worries, Cyberdyne, not a problem. Someone's parked a clipper right in front of me.
Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Landing gear retracted.
You probably don't know who you're dealing with, Laren, but traffic, we always boost straight out. That's what we do. Oh, well, I bet you can see the thrusters from the inside of the ship. That's quite nice. Does sound quite good as well. Yeah, so Shinatra first and then Orkney system. Yep, that's where we're going to go.
Drive charging.
So I've got about a 33 jump light dip. So that's only about 8 or 9 jumps to get to Sean's system. That's not too bad, as long as I get a move on. So we think we've got the right guns on board, i.e. the right mining lasers. But I do need this. Don't I need the wave pulse scanner thingy as well, or something?
Fuel scoping. Frameshift drive charging.
Not for laser mining. Okay, cool. It's just literally shooting rocks. We could do that. Okay, here we are in the Sinatra Leisure System. And we're going to James Memorial because that's where we go. I quite like that pulse wave scanner thing. I always thought that was quite a nice way of doing stuff. Oh, I think I might have just loop shamed again. Yep. Still have not got the hang of the SCO drive. Still got. I haven't died. Although the night is still kind of young. Here we go. Okie dokie. Optimus Legion, haven't played this game in years. No, I mean, I have. I've been playing it off and on. I was there the last year and a half for a bit, but I haven't done any mining recently. Not in Elite Dangerous anyway. We did mining in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw actually, which was quite good fun. Quite therapeutic in that game. It could be interesting to compare the experience actually. My problem with this, of course, is I'm not set up to go. I've got to get my ship ready to have some stuffs on it. Yeah, Jameson Memorial is classic old school stuff, isn't it? Ooh, blimey, we almost hit the space station. We're at the wrong end of it. That's weird. Almost took us out right into the anti-gravity ring, the pseudo-gravity ring there.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 26.
Quite like the engine sounds wrong. How did I ever rank up to elite? Well, I should just go around murdering people, basically.
Warning. Restrict speed and be aware of oncoming traffic.
We're busy in here tonight. At 26 is down there. Oh, this thing. Oh, actually, there we go. That's kind of all right. Which boat? Yeah, honor elite. That's the. I think I'm elite. Am I elite in exploration? Yeah, I'm an elite explorer. So I have achieved elite dangerous. Just actually combat rank there. I'm expert. That's not outrageously bad, is it? I haven't done so well on something else. Trade rank tycoon. That's not so bad. Explorer rank elite. So I got to elite in exploration. So that counts as job done as far as I'm concerned. Right, starport services. Let's put the right things on the right ship. Okay, but I kind of do want to keep the frameshift drive booted just to get me across town nice and quick. So we've got the right guns. Utility mounts don't really care about that. That stuff's all right. Optional antenna, right? So we need a decent sized. What was it? Collector? You said collector limpet. Collector limpet controller. You want a decent one of these. So. Okay, so that's a bit of a waste of a class 5. That's annoying, isn't it? I could dump the shield generator because it's a bit pointless. Although it's quite handy to have in an asteroid belt, of course. I need the fuel scoop to get me there. I don't need to mine that much. Okay, we'll whack it in there. It's a tiny little bit of a waste of space, but there we go. Okay, so that's the collector one, and the prospector one. We don't need such a big one. There's that one, that one, that one. So we'll go for. Oh, there's only a one. Apparently there isn't a 2 class prospector limpet. That's interesting. Don't forget the refinery module. No. So a refinery. Why isn't this in alphabetical order? There's a 4A refinery, so I'm wasting a lot of space here. So this is a very unoptimized build. We'll just put a cargo rack in that one, obviously. I mean, it's a decent amount of space, right? So I'm obviously going to buy some limpets before I go. Right, is that everything? Oh, there's a bit of cargo space there. I might as well use. Why not? So, yeah. Well, I mean, I might as well just buy the biggest refinery I can because I'm wasting the module slot anyway. Right, so is that... Do I need anything else? I've got cargo space, I've got a refinery, I've got a collector limpet controller, I've got a prospector limpet controller. I obviously need some limpets. Don't leave without your limpets. I haven't got the vehicle bays. Everything else is lined up, so I've got enough power to fire the thing. I've got 3 lasers. Am I good to go? Am I good to go? Let me go. While you digest that, I'll sort out the fire groups in a minute. I'll buy some limpets, which are advanced maintenance. There we go. How many limpets should I buy? Let's buy. I don't know. Buy 100 limpets. You never have enough limpets, can you? Getting RSI on my finger now. There we are, 100 limpets. I could just buy all the limpets. Fair enough. Anything in particular you want to mine? Stuff that's worth mining. I'll make sure I leave a bit of cargo space just to start with. Oh, there we go. Right, loads of limpets. Right, is that good? Right, let's do the fire groups. Right, so let's put the abrasion blast on 1 and put the mining lasers on 2. There we go. I can always dump. Yeah. Right, we're heading off to Orkney Shore. Right, where are we going again? I need to find out where's the. There we go. Coal. We are going to. No, not system map. One button. We are going to. Right, coal sector. Where's it go? There it is. Coal sector. No, coal 285 sector. HSA C14-18. There. Oh look, there's somebody there. Alright, it's 8 jumps away in my current ship. That's not too bad, is it? Let's get hauling. Druid's hole. or his hole. Thanks. Not going mining in Drew's hole. Who knows what we'll find?
Landing gear.
Landing restricts lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
Oh, this is not a very maneuverable ship, is it? Oh, it's like a garbage scow. Maximum power boost. It's tradition. Right, 27 light year range now. It's not too bad, I suppose. Not going to find any druids. No. Right, off we go. I've got a decent fuel scoop. Whee! Someone using a bit of FA off there. Very nice. Who was that? Oh. I'm about to hyperspace straight through them. Off we go. And you guys with your super duper amazing ships will probably beat me there, but anyway. Well, I'm going to a system with no star according to that hyperspace, but that's not true. So we're taking the maple syrup over to Druid's Hole. Sounds wrong, however you do it. I think as mining ships go, I quite like the Lakon ships. I think they've got that industrial vibe, which is very, very much not elite. But I suppose if you're going to put elite into modern graphics, it kind of works. They're a nice ship design. I don't think they're very elite ship design, but they are a nice ship design. NDP 783 just did an FA flip, so it might have been me. Yay! Well, you've had your 5 minutes of fame there, NDP. Good for you. It's like a handbrake skid in space, basically, isn't it? It's the equivalent of doing donuts in the McDonald's car park. That's what that is. You think you're cool. Your mates think you're cool. Everyone else thinks you're a complete idiot. Right, well we should be in good time to get to there and do a bit of space mining. Oh, I'm cooking my ship. Oops. Hey, never mind, it'll be fine. We hope. Ember! Don't climb underneath there. Ember! Oi! Come on. Don't climb underneath the computer where all the cables are. Okay? I know it's not fair that he's playing his space game again, isn't he? Dogs. Hey, you've got to come up and say hello again in a minute. Because there's tradition on the stream now. Yes, you do. Okay. Let me just get the ship into a place where hopefully you can't break anything. Because we know what happened last time, don't we? Right, okay. Come here then. Come here. Yeah, come here. Look, come up and say hello to everybody on the stream. Because they like you. They do. They absolutely do. Come on then. Up. There we go. Come and say hello to everybody. There we go. There we go. We need to go full screen. There's the camera. There we go. There's the Doggers. Look, Space Doggers is back. Yes, I know, aren't you beautiful as you are? That's nice. Yeah. Sausages. That's just wrong. You are. This is not that sort of stream, remember? People pay good money for that sort of thing, you know. You're being awfully affectionate tonight. Oh, you lovely. She's a good dog. That's just that. That's enough of that now. She does. Did I show you this before? She's got this amazing lighty up collar. There we go. Look, she's now purple dog. And then we've also got orange dog. We've got flashing light dog. There we go. Look at that. You are big now, aren't you? Yes. You're looking very, very tired, actually. I think that's why you'll be nice and calm, aren't you? Yeah. So, do I need a VPN for this? Oh dear. Right, get down because we've got some hyperspacing to do. Okay, and then turn your collar off because you've now turned into Sith dog, which is quite alarming. There we go. I've turned you off. Right, you go down and have a. You just have a snooze because you're very sleepy. Yes, you are. You've been a very good dog. Well done. There we go. Right, onwards we go. Let's get this ship over to wherever we're going to. Everything says true taste salty confirmed. Yeah, she's a big old. Oi, out of there, Ember. Just lots of cables, okay? Cables and puppies don't mix. The dog for outer space.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
We're getting there. How many jumps we got left to do?
Fuel scooping.
4 jumps.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just going to make this, aren't I? Can someone please send me a team invite? Says Wintermute, shouting hysterically in the chat. Sorry about the cats. See, Wintermute's developing a bit of a thing here. It's his thing. Whatever he types the first time, you can ignore because it's wrong. If you ever got the spelling mistake in it, always press the caps lock button or something. So you have to wait for the correction.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Oh, I've dropped out of the team I was in. What's happened there? Didn't notice that. When did that happen? Was that during the Ember thing?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Right, we're into the Col 285 sector now at least. So that's going on. There's oh, I can't do anything because I'm in hyperspace. Oh, I thought I saw something there for a moment and now it's disappeared again. Well, if you could send me a team invite as well. If you could send me a team invite as well. Oh, I'm sorry about the caps there. That would be very nice.
Fuel scooping.
There it is. There's my team invite. Yay! Well, I've got Cyber Dynamo and Top Shot back again. We just excluding Wintermute because he's just shouting too much. So, Cyber Dynamo is now apparently disappeared again. I don't know what's going on. It's bad stuff happening to the server again. Are we doomed? Are we doomed? Are we facing the inevitability of a crash? My copy of Elite Dangerous, touch wood. Which I've actually got some wood. Seems to be okay. There's some gremlins about. Ah, look, Sir Wintermute has joined the chat. There we go. Woo! He's part of the wing. This is good. I think I've got one more jump to go. I'm hopeful.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, one more jump. There we go. That's good. This will all end in tears. No, it's going to be fine. Right, we are entering the system, Orkneyshore.
Frameshift drive charging.
Where are we going? Druid's Hole. And the fleet carrier's there as well. See, that would be the fastest way to get there, wouldn't it? We should have used the fleet carrier. Never mind. Asteroid base is cool. Yeah, they are very cool actually. I do like asteroid bases. Right, we are here. Right, where were we going? Well, Okay, so there's the asteroid base. So the first ring planet has an extraction site. The first ring planet, this one here. Okay. Okay, I'm on my way. Right, it's a Class 2 gas giant. Andrea Inari is currently flying the T. I haven't seen one in the game yet, so bring it here if you can. It'd be nice to see it. Because I'm only in a Type 8, I'm roughing it tonight. Right, so we're going to need to. Mine is here. Ah, brilliant. Okay, nice one, Sean. Right, I've got a resource extraction site and a hazardous one. Which one do I want? Because I can't see where you are, Sean. Are you on the inner ring or in the outer ring? Yep, not the hazardous one. No, that makes sense. So, do we want the inner one? Or do we want the outer one? The inner ring, right. Okay, it looks a bit thicker. And Dro can't make it this evening. Oh, never mind. Oh, apparently Orkney Sean's bought a Type 11, so that'd be quite nice to have a quick look at. Just from outside in my Type 8. Right, Cyberdome and Top Shot are having their own little conversation, so we'll let them get on with it. Top Shot's bringing a Type 11 as well. Excellent. Nice. Right, I am here. I have arrived. Right, so presumably you need to switch to. Okay. Get the guns out. Do things work? I can see a ship ahead. Right, okay.
Scan detected.
So what do I need to do to detect the right asteroid? Okay, so that was my abrasion blaster. Okay, that was good. Oh, I need to use prospect to limpets and stuff, don't I? Hang on. Yeah, I've forgotten about this. So, okay. Let's go prospector. 1, 2 there. I don't see anybody in my instance either at the moment, which is interesting. Right, prospector, there we go. What am I looking for? I don't know. Anything worth having. Do I just shoot at a rock? What do I do? I forgot how to play this bit. Oh, here we go. I fired a limpet. Okay, you guys are en route. Does anything happen, or does it? Well, I'm supposed to shoot it at a rock, aren't I?
Programming limpet drone.
No valid collection.
Programming limpet
No,
drone.
that's the wrong one. There we go. Need to get community gold metals. Okay, so I'm going to need to get something specific. So,
Engaged.
okay, so it's found anything?
Asteroid scan complete.
No. So I just shoot at asteroids with my prospector, I think.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
It's not showing me anything. Is there a visual clue
Complete.
to what I'm looking for? Click on the limpet. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Indite cult. But okay, there we go. Do I need to do anything? That's how I do it. Yeah. Do I need to? Am I for the CG? Do I need to do anything particular? Does say material content very low, so. For the CG, you need platinum, painite, or osmium.
Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
Platinum, osmium, and painite. Okay, so that's what I need. So I need to find some of that. Top Shot has found some painite. Excellent. What are you looking at, Top Shot? Oh, is that? Here we go. Look, there's the TP9, the T11. Okay, so you're pointing at this. Okay, did that one just die?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
So that says Uranite
Asteroid scan
gather as bauxite, but it doesn't say. Oh, just follow you. Right, sorry. Read the chat. Okay, I'm following you. I'm following you, my friend. I'm on your tail. I'm on your 6. Literally. Okay, so you just shoot prospect limpets all over the place until we find somewhere we're having.
cargo scoop retracted.
So, okay, we'll just keep scanning around until we find one then.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Why does it say failed when it clearly hasn't failed?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay, that one's found hematite and bauxite. No use
Asteroid scan complete.
at all. Oh, the old prospector fails, right, okay. I suppose that makes sense. Kind of.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Rutile, bauxite, and lepidolite.
Asteroid scan complete.
Still no use. It would have been easier if we found a hotspot with a yes, I suppose. Okay, Andrea said there is no painite and platinum in this ring, so we need to go somewhere else. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. I thought we were going to the right place.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Oh, what's this about?
Frameshift drive charging.
If there's something close by, Andrea, that would be good.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Third planet. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Can we tell from the system map? Is that one? This ring planet here, is what we're saying. Does it say what type of ring it is? We just came from a system with platinum hotspots. I don't know how far away these. Where is that? Can we get anything? How can we tell from here? We can't, can we? So are any of the planets in this system worth going to? Well, we're not going to know. I suppose we can go and have a look. Somebody mentioned you have to look at the ring types. Okay. Let's get out of the gravity well. Okay. Fraggle Rock 2 says HR6421. Oh, that's the old Children of Axler system, isn't it? That has one. How far away is that then? It's close to the CG, because we do need to go back to the CG system. Okay, let's try that. 6421. Whoa. It's quite a long way away though. 13 jumps. Yeah, it's too far. So it seems the system map does have an option to display. I mean, I can always drop off to the CG later, I suppose, but 13 jumps is a bit far for what we need to do at the moment. Yes, I'm going to be over there at some point, but I wanted to kind of do the actual mining bit on the stream if we can. So how do I... Omicron, Capricorn B. Oh, I don't know. Looks like quite a long way off. 7 jumps. If we want platinum or painite, we do need to get... okay, so Wintermute GB is checking with ED Copilot for a closer system. Good, okay. Commander Burns says the 4th planet has a metal-rich ring, though, since we're here. Ooh, is that in... Let's go there. Okay, let's try that. This one here. The 4th planet. Let's try that. But Fraggle Rock says metal rich won't work for laser mining. I'm getting confused now. So does it work or not? I need metallic, not metal rich. Right, okay. So metal rich isn't good enough. But hang on, we need metallic, not metal rich. Okay, so there's a difference. Right, okay, so we need... so HIP 83843 is the nearest. Right. Let's try and go there then. See, this is what happens when we don't plan things. It's not very far away, that. That looks like it might even be one jump. Yay. Right, we're going there. Engage.
Shift drive charging.
Elite's got to be elite. Yeah, these small differences matter. There's a difference between metallic and metal rich. Who'd have thought it, eh? HIP 83934 is where we're going. Top says it's also body 5, it's a class 1 gas giant. Metal rich rings can have platinum hotspots, but you won't find any platinum in them. That seems a bit mean gameplay design, if you ask me. Right, so we're going for body 5. Okay. Nice and straightforward. Engage, go. And he's overcooked it again, as always. Fake hotspots. That's just mean, isn't it? It's just wrong. Why would they do that to you? See, in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw thing, I'd have cleaned up by now. This is the thing with Elite. It takes you so long to do anything in this game. It was the loop of sightseeing. That's exactly what it was. Right, here we go. So actually what I want is a hotspot. Now, have I got the analysis thingamajigs on here? Because I have to go into the other mode for that, don't I? Analysis mode. Here we go. Get in there, come on. New follows from Invictus Rex. Hello there, good to see you. Yeah, if you know what to do, you can get rich quick. You see, that's always been my problem. I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, I used to know some of this stuff, but I just don't do it regularly enough to remember it. And the best way to earn money changes every so often as well. Right, these rings. Right, okay, so I'm at the ring system. Can't even see the rings yet. They're really quite faint. There they are. Right, presumably I need to actually scan them, don't I? Not the FSS scanner. Yeah. I want the... the other one. Okay, we're going to HIP 838. Yeah, I've got the wrong position. Which scanner is it? I don't know. Have I got the right? Have I got that scanner on board? I don't think I have. I don't think I bought the scanner thing. I don't think I bought the surface scanner. Don't. Data link scanner, D scanner, SC suite. No, I didn't bring that. I haven't got that scanner. Okay, so there are. Oh yeah, there is an outer ring. I can just make. I can just make it out. So there's. Okay. Wintermute does have the right scanner, so I'll follow you in then, Wintermute. This is going well. It's all teamwork. I could just go to the resource extraction side, but we really want to go to a hotspot, don't we? Top Shot has also got the scanner. They're on their way. Excellent. What does the system map say? System map says it doesn't say anything there actually. I haven't mapped the planet, so maybe it can't tell me. A full button on the right. What's inside there? Oh, there we go. Metallic. There we go. You're quite right. Metallic rings. We're good. The A ring. Okay, so that's presumably the inside ring. And that's the inner ring. Right, okay. So we know that. So I just need to... Alright, where's Wintermute? and what he's doing. Where are you going? Looks like you're inside the planet. Okay, so there's no hotspots on the radar, so we're just dropping anywhere? What are we going for? There is a resource extraction site hazardous, don't want to get there. There's a resource extraction site there, which is the inner ring, I think. Let's go there. That's where I'm going anyway. I think that's the inner ring. I can't see the outer ring anymore. It's so pale, the outer ring. Is that the inner ring or not? Is there an outer ring? I can't even see anything anymore. I would not recommend going to a resource extraction site. Okay, so we're just going to drop somewhere in the ring. We'll get to the inside edge of the ring then. If you because pirates. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, well I'm just going to drop into the ring somewhere here. Nice and carefully. And then you guys can follow me in. See if we find anything. There's a lot of rocks here, so who knows. Right. Well, I'm looking for platinum here, aren't I? Where's the nearest rock? See if this works. Streamer's luck. Find it straight out. Gold. Oh well, there's something. At least we found some metal. So what do I need for the CG? Platinum. What was the other one? This one. Praisodinium. What were the things I needed?
Asteroid scan complete.
Just scrolling back up the chat now to find what I need. Painite. Okay. Painite, platinum. What was the other thing? Osmium. Right, okay. Let's just have a float around here, see what we can see.
Programming drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Osmium, platinum, and
Prospect to limpet engaged.
some silver. No dice.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
Platinum is the best one.
Limpet failed.
Ah, there we go. Top Shot's found one.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Asteroid scan complete.
Platinum. Ooh, 21%. Nice. Okay, so what lasers do I do? I use abrasion blasters or just the normal mining lasers?
Cargo scoop deployed.
Just the mining lasers. Right. It's platinum! I think I got some.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's just fire my limpet drones off. They can do the biz.
Programming limpet drone.
Well, I shoot stuff. Woo! Excitement. Platinum refined! Woohoo! Very, very exciting indeed. I think I launched all the collectors, haven't I? Yeah, stuff's coming in. Should be able to look at the refinery, shouldn't I? Oh, I've got 2 tons of platinum. Excitement, the excitement mounts. Technically, that's all I need to get the CG, isn't it? There was a. What is the refinery itself? Well, there it is. Okay, so we just need to keep. I just need to get another. There we go, that platinum. Right, that's all I need, isn't it? It's literally all I need. So, I've got 3 tons of platinum. I feel I've done the thing. 1 ton is enough. We're there. In that case, right, let's get to the CG, so then I can complete this loop. Well, there we go. I've shown you some mining. Was that exciting? Was that content? Are you not amused? Right, where do I have to go? CG should show up on the galaxy map, shouldn't it? Where is it? Is that it there? Is that CG? Community goal, that's the one. Right, let's head there. I think it was 100%. You only need to be in the top 100% to get 30 million credits, so it seems like a bit of fun. Right, that'll do. Right, let's go.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop retracted.
Sorry, the drone.
Collector limpet expired.
Hidden behind those faithful limpets. Right, everybody to the CG place thing. This one is only the top 100%, so everyone applies the top 100%. Right, engage, maximum warp. I won't quite make it by the end of the stream, but it's close enough. I can go over a little bit, just so stuff happens. Here we go. Everybody to the CG system, and we'll meet in the bar once we've turned in our platinums. Alien, but I just got here. Well, grab yourself a ton of platinum and head on over to the CG location. You gotta be in it to win it. Okay. My luck, I probably wouldn't make the top 100%. I feel for you, my friend. I know what you mean. Get a bit of exploration data along the way. I think we ought to refuel here a little bit because the old fuel tanks. I'm looking a little bit on the thin side. Fortunately, I've got a decent sized fuel scoop. Oh, hello. I've got a sneaking suspicion I might have a pirate NPC after me. That's bad news. Fortunately, the SCO drive should allow me to get away from them. Am I going to get all these tasty cargo NPCs now? First time chat from Nidhogger 2007. Do I have to bring the mine stuff directly to the selling point? I can store it on a carrot. No, I think in order to be credited for the people in the chat will advise much more expertly than me, but I'm pretty sure you need to go to the CG location to dump the. You need to sell the platinum at the specific port. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Alien Hunters got the movie's Corvette all the way back. Oh, call that carrier. Why not? No, they're good. I must admit, I'm not an expert in all things carriers. Right.
System scan complete.
If you want to make sure, sell directly to the CG station. I think that's good advice.
Drive charging.
So we are heading back to the CG location. Well, we haven't actually been to the CG location. We're going to the CG location now to sell my amazing 3 tons of platinum. It's difficult to catch up with. It's not. It really isn't. I'm in a completely unengineered ship. It's as slow as a slow thing. It's my garbage scowl. It's the maple syrup. That's what it is. Slow as, you know, when you pour maple syrup out and it's really slow and gloopy. That's this ship. So what advantage does, you know, other than being new and cool and having that special gun, what advantage does the Type 11 have over my little Type 8 here? Is it the new gun that makes the difference? What's the big pull of the Type 11 by comparison? Or does it just get lucky when you go to the right places? It just mines better. It just mines things faster, does it? 3 tons, I could probably bring that. 3 tons of platinum still weighs 3 tons, though. The clue is in the word tons. Okay, so it's higher yield, faster collector limpet. Okay, the collector limpets themselves are faster. Okay, and it can fit a Mark II multi-limpet controller. 14 limpets at a time. Okay, so it really just churns through it. Okay, that does make more sense. Gun has does more stuff. Okay, limpet control control 14 limpets at once. Wow. Okay, so that I can see that being a big time saver. Yeah. All limpets and they're faster. A size 5 control and 14 limpets. Yep. Okay, so I will have to get one, obviously, when they come out, and we'll go mining again once I don't have to pay ARC. But does anybody know when the ship is available not for ARCs? Like for good old-fashioned credits rather than space bucks. Presumably, it's usually a few months away. It's Christmas time, is it? Okay, coming for Christmas. Fair enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you're sort of paying to be part of the beta test again, and they just don't call it a beta test. Or is that controversial? Has the Panther Clipper come along yet? That's a good question. Panther Clipper for credits is a month from now. Ooh, good question. Yes, I don't know. What's the date for the Panther Clipper? Because that's the next one to try. That's going to be quite good fun. I think that's probably 3 to 4 months. Okay. This is a T-Tory star, so it's not refueling. It's a bit annoying. That's my fuel level halfway down.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yellow-orange star, that's right. It's not been this thing, the ship is finished, but Frontier needs to earn some real-life credits. I suppose that's fair enough. It's kind of, it doesn't give you an in-game advantage, but it's kind of on the grey line, isn't it, with the old pay-to-win, but it's not. It's kind of not pay to win, but I can see both sides of the argument. To be fair. But yeah. Okay, so a few partners and the beta tester. So there was a beta tester thing going on. They did a good job. Okay, so there were some flaws, but they got fixed, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, it sounds like the ship is. It's paper bling. What do we all think of that paint job with the flickering stuff on it? Part of me was like, really? It seems very, very naff. But on the other side, I thought it's the sort of thing that probably would exist in a spaceship universe. Some people, yeah, it's it's the equivalent of driving around with neon lights underneath your car, isn't it? Which some people do, right? So. I personally wouldn't want it on my ship, but I can sort of see why there would be a market for it. Yeah, it's just one of those. I mean, I don't mind it being in the game. It's not like it's going to ruin my immersion or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. What I'd like, to be honest, is a holographic paint job that would disguise the profile of my ship. That would be quite good. I mean, imagine an anaconda. I don't know. Obviously, with night vision, there's no stealth in it dangerous anyway because you can see everything with night vision. Which is kind of a shame, isn't it? There's no stealth options really because night vision allows you to see everything. But it would be quite cool if you had sort of a hologrammatic paint job that let you disguise the profile of a ship, make it look like another ship. That would be quite cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, you could rent your spaceship exterior for adverts, make some credits. That would be quite cool. That's a good suggestion, actually, Luna. Yeah, I like that. Andrea says, by the way, today I saw the game is on Steam for, is it €2.99? Wow, that's super cheap, isn't it? But again, it's how old is the game? I mean, the original game, obviously Odyssey isn't that old. How many years is it now since Odyssey came out? 3, 4, 5 years? I can't remember now. The original game, of course, is over 10 years old now, so I suppose from that perspective it is an old game, but promote your squad, yeah. See, I don't really want what I prefer to have is I don't really want somebody else's paint job. I just want to, rather like again in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, paint my own ship. Just give me some basic paint tools. I'd be quite happy with a basic green paint job or just a colour. Let me choose the own colour of my ship. That would be quite happy. Some very, very basic options. Just be able to do that. We can't even do that. Okay, so it was Odyssey 2008. No, it must have been later than that. Surely, Odyssey is 2021. There we go. Okay. No customs, it would turn obscene in 2 seconds. It would, yeah. No, that's the problem, isn't it? I suppose with a multiplayer game, that is the issue. Yeah, because people can't help themselves, can they? But you could offer just basic colours, right? So I can have a green ship or a red ship or something like that. And then if you want anything fancy, then you pay a bit more. Or maybe you could have a basic ship colour, and then you can put some predefined decals on it. I mean, I know you can actually do the decals obviously anyway, but it'd be nice to be able to do some basic paint jobs for free. Nothing too fancy, but a few bits and pieces. Just copy the tape, but you do need a spare lens lock. Squinting at the screen. Thomas says, we got 2 paints for watching your stream. Oh, well, there you go. Now, that's the funny thing. I haven't obviously been watching my own stream, so I don't get them. How's that fair? So what amazing paint jobs did you get for watching this? So a drop's been automatically enabled on my stream. Am I here, by the way? Where's my... That's my thing conked out of hyperspace. I don't think we should be there yet, should we? Oh, no, we are here. Okay, where have I got to go? You get them if you're on the creator dashboard. I doubt I'm on that. What's the creator dashboard? Alright, we're heading for this space station here, which is where we won't have a beer in the bar. Okay, Meltzberg Vision. Oh, I think anyone who streams Elite gets them. Oh, okay. I thought I'd have to be registered somehow, though, wouldn't I? I don't know. Dashboard.twitch.tv. It's a monitor stream while streaming on Twitch. Oh, okay. In all of all, they could do it next month to mark 40 years since the release of the Spectrum version. See, I don't think that anything's going to happen for that, because Mr. Braben is not a fan of the ZX Spectrum. I mean, obviously he is wrong, but he's not a fan. He's a BBC man, is Mr. David Braben. He doesn't like the ZX Spectrum. I don't know if they ever met, actually. This is total speculation. I don't think he liked Clive Sinclair, or he either didn't like Clive Sinclair himself, or didn't like Clive Sinclair's approach to computer design or something. He's very, very, very sniffy. Well, I talked to him about it, and he's very, very, very sniffy about the ZX Spectrum when contrasted with the BBC Micro. So. And I don't quite know what the details are. I never got that far, but yeah, David Braben is not a fan. I mean, obviously wrong, but you know, even geniuses can be wrong, right? Usually 2 drops for every Elite stream, more drops for partner program members. Yes, so I'm sorry, my friends, I'm not a member of the inner circle with the partner program. I've never even bothered trying to apply. Actually, it just doesn't. It's just, yeah, sounds a bit too clubby for me. Clive Sinclair was a con man. Well, he wasn't. He said he wasn't entirely honest with his stuff, was he?
3,000 meters to touchdown.
Oh, partnered streamers have 4 drops. So partnered with who? Is that partnered with FDev or partnered with Twitch? I should, Drew. Nobody would mind. It's just your self-inflicted self-importance. That's what it is. Oh, FDev partners, right? Okay. Landing pad 5. Where is landing pad 5? What's up there? Oh, in Alliance space. Oh, it got sorry, because of course it was an Alliance sponsored CG thing, wasn't it? There we go. We are almost down. Yay! We did it. We did it. Right. So, am I in the right place? Let's just double check. Maltzberg Vision, I am. Right. So, 3.7 million units have been collected so far. So I need to... I just sell my commodities normally here, don't I? Which is... Where's my cargo? Oh, so that's one. There we go. Well, I ended up with 5 tons of platinum. Okay, so I'm going to sell 5 tons, right? Here we go. So hopefully, now in the community goal, I'm a contributor. Yay! Look, I'm in the top 100%. Woo! I get 30 million credits. Hey, there we go. I have done. I'm in the CG. I'm right at the bottom end of the CG, but I'm up there. I did it. It was a thing. Ah, well done, everybody. Thank you for the help in that. Right, to the bar. Let's go. It's so little work for so much. I know. Well, 2 hours to 30 million credits. It's all right, isn't it? Yay! It'll do me. This miner is in the top 100% of all miners. I am. Absurdly proud of myself. Ah, dear. Brilliant stuff. If only we could do that. If only we could do something really, really, really simple and easy and get stack loads of money for it. Unfortunately, like many other things, the Elite Dangerous economy is not represented by anything in real life whatsoever. Right. Let's go and get ourselves some. Let's go get ourselves some glue. There's a jump happening. Woo! Top Shots FC is headed to land 30699. There's a bar on board. So if you're there, then enjoy yourselves. If, however, you've managed to get to Maltzberg's thing, Commander Biff Boy's up here, then. And so it's mute. Yay! Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you. There we go. We are here, and well, there are some drinks down there, guys, just sort of between you. So I'm gonna sit there because that looks like there's a drink. There we go. So at least I'm close to the drink. That's definitely a drink, isn't it? That one there. It's a glass of red something, which obviously we can't interact with, but there we go. Witty there, looking very, very moody. Right, so there we go. We have made it. Woo! Right, awesome stuff. Just like in Elite Dangerous, if you own a spaceship in real life, it's really easy to make. I suppose that's probably true, isn't it? If it could be a candle, couldn't it? One of them's a light, but the red one looks like it is actually a drink. So I don't know, maybe it is. But there we go. So yeah, so we're all kind of chilling out there. Oh, there's a Winston Sharp preparing to give us submissions. Right, all that remains, my friends, is for you to find me a streamer who's streaming Elite Dangerous, who is maybe not getting too many views right now, because we normally send you all over there to give them a little bit of a boost. So dig me out an Elite Dangerous streamer who. Because I have to find out how to do this, because I don't know how to do it. BZ Smith is the first suggestion. Let's go for that. According to that, they're offline. Hurricane 77 is a German streamer. We did a German streamer last time, actually, didn't we? Was it a German streamer? How do I see the... Yeah, oh, one before the last one. Okay, let's go over to Hurricane. Oh, BZ Smith is online. Okay, is it all capitals then? Oh, mine's saying he's offline. Oh, it's all caps. Okay. Oh, for some reason it's redirecting on my browser to lowercase, which is a bit weird. Why are you doing that? Stop. There we go. I want you to go there. No, it doesn't matter how I do it. It's still showing offline. Yeah, it says offline to me. That's weird. Oh, it's got a 1 in it. Ah, see, you gotta be careful. You fell for the old font trip thing. Right. Okay, I'm going to send you over there then. Let's do that. Here we go. He's got 2 at the moment. He's got 2 viewers, so we're gonna make his day. There we go. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much indeed for your company this evening. It's always been a blast, literally, with the mining lasers. I will see you again next Wednesday. We'll probably be doing No Man's Sky, I think, because we didn't get to the end of making the entire of the ship. And then we'll possibly do some other case games, but we will cycle back to Elite Dangerous in good time. Be good. Thank you very much indeed, and I will see you anon. Be good, my friends. Time for the raid.